Sheila, talk about getting your feet wet, so to speak, first exhibition game. You've had probably a week of practice or so, and now you get to see what you can do on the court. And how do you kind of look at tomorrow's matchup as far as what you try to get out of that game?
Well, I guess as a coach, if we could pick the date that we'd like these games to be, we'd pick a lot further down the road. It's a little bit unnerving to go into a game 9 practices into your season. But at the same time, kids love it, and they're excited, and you kind of get to see what they're made of and how they compete. And you get what you get in practice, but it's a whole nother ball game when you throw the jump ball up and play for real. So it's exciting because we got a lot of new kids, and we kind of need to find out what they're about.
Yeah, how do you hope they react to that kind of a situation?
I hope they compete. That's a question right now, is we've got 4 freshmen and transfers that haven't played for us before, and do they understand how hard you have to compete? Are they going to play every play and not take a play off and do the things that we ask our kids to do? And I guess if not, then we learn and we grow from that. It's not where you start, it's where you finish.
Even though Dickinson's in an AIA program, is it hard playing a team that has a lot more practices under its belt and all that stuff on Wednesday?
Well, Dickinson's got a lot more practices. They got a lot more veterans as well. They return pretty much everybody except their talented post player that they had last year. But they've got 4 shooters on the floor all the time, and Klein's a returning transfer from University of Mary that's been in Dickinson now for several years, and they're pretty well loaded. And so when you've got that many veterans returning to your program, practices were probably a lot easier, not as much teaching and learning because the kids already kind of know what you do. So it's a little scary going in and playing a really good veteran team, and we're pretty new and pretty young, but we're excited about the competition and excited to see where we're at and where we need to go.
I know it's like crazy early, but have you had any of your new players, freshmen, transfers, whatever, really stand out to you so far, whether they're new to the program or stepping up into a bigger role this year?
Well, Crystal Flowers is transferred from Lake Region, and she's a really power post player, and she's really shown some things. Like she plays really hard. She's very, very physical. I already told her I anticipate that maybe we can talk into giving her 6 fouls tomorrow night because she might need them. But we like that. We like that. She's physical and she plays with no fear and really goes out and plays hard. And then Haley Hildebrand and Raina Strand are doing well for us, and quite honestly, we'll have to probably start one of those 2 at the 4 position. Sam Brzee is doing a nice job of developing and getting better at the 5 position. And we also got Alex Fast that's helping us out as well. So, I think we're going to have to rely on some new kids to definitely play a lot of minutes for us, and we need them to, I guess, figure things out soon. And hopefully the sooner they do, the better we'll be.
Is the plan then to try to get everyone some minutes tomorrow night then?
That's the plan. Yeah. These kids work hard in the entire preseason, and they look forward to these exhibition games. And honestly, you can play freshmen all the way through your exhibition season and then make a decision on redshirting them or not. So it's always good to try to get them some minutes and see what they can do in a game situation so you can make the right decision.
How difficult of a decision would it be with this year's class at all?
For redshirting?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I don't know that our bigs are going to have a choice. I don't think that we'll have the luxury to make that decision. I think all 4 newcomers at the 4 and 5 position are going to have to play for us because that's what we lost, and we were already a little thin at that position. So it really kind of just comes down to one of our guards that's just a newcomer and young. She's got a lot of competition at the 2 and 3 spots, so we'll just have to see how she does in game situation.